Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome. Good morning if it is morning for you, because it is morning for me. Let me get this background music going, open up the chat. Man, I really need to update my Twitch. I barely even check Twitch, but I do multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch. How's everyone doing? Davidson, hello. Miss my reaction to the town hall. That's right, I was listening. I was multitasking. I'm also on Eternal Paradox, so if you see me look down and on my phone, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I was trying to take notes, as many notes as I could, to have a pretty good summary. I never get everything on the summary. Like, there's always like a few things I miss, but I did my best to try to get as much information there for the people that did miss the town hall. So there's that. Jade, hello, welcome to the stream. I believe it's the same Jade I saw comment on the Gala Games Discord. I believe you had a good rate if that's the case. You did better than my no NFT build showcase. Jade says, hi Dub, thank you for your videos and your playbook. They have helped me so much this week since starting. That's great to hear. Thank you for that. Bayes says, yeah, he's the best. Thanks, Bayes. Dini, what's up? Hey Dub and everyone. I also enjoyed Dub's version of the town hall. Miss it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, just short and to the point, most of the information there. Drew, hello. Not the first, but here you are, Drew. Rachel, hi. Girl Gamer says hello. Guya, hey Dub, happy Friday. Well, we got about 26 minutes to go in the competition. I'm doing a little better than expected. So my goal was top 25. I'm like, this has to be. If this is not top 25, I'm actually gonna be disappointed. Yeah, it is top 25 for sure. Not top 10. I wasn't aiming for top 10. I mean, it's still a pretty big gap. Will is doing great. I know Planet Bob was hoping to be top 10 by the sounds of it. I was thinking I'd end somewhere between 15th to 20th place, so I'm doing a little better than I expected. Production rate is 116 banana split per hour, which is good. As long as it was 115 per hour, I'm happy with that. This design was a success. It was doing 118 in practice, but we did have the issue with the bug. The issue was that they fixed the bug, not that there was a new bug. The fact that they fixed the bug kind of screwed over my egg rate, so it did take me like half an hour to fix that, which wouldn't have made a difference. But yeah, maybe that was one of the factors that impacted my banana split rate. Anyways, it's good enough. Girl Gamer says, will I hang in 100th place? Well, if I'm being honest, Girl Gamer, probably not. Sorry, with 25 minutes to go. But let's hope. Luvena, hello. Yeah, I did well on this one. I mean, the fact that I bought some more spooky wheels so I can have full passive corn for the cornstarch, that helped a lot. And I did pick up 2 of the vanilla bean stands when they were on sale for the fall sale. Cause yeah, I do think there's a couple crafts I will use vanilla beans, so that was a help there for this one. Mary, hello. Pointman says happy Friday. Jade says, I literally didn't sleep on the first day for 36 hours. You know, I believe you. That's rough though. I hope you got some sleep after that. But yeah, whenever you do the competition, I assume you have like no NFTs, right, Jade? You're doing the competition with no NFTs on the first day. It will take like it will take like 12 to 14 hours to finish a build usually, and that's if you know what you're doing, like if you have a plan and everything. And I assume you had like, I mean, you probably had no experience before this, so 36 hours. You must have spent a long time tweaking the design. That must have been it. Hello, welcome. Bayes, my build bankrupt in 2 days. Oh damn, that sucks. Somebody else mentioned to me they well, I'm not gonna say their name, but maybe you know who you are if you're in the stream, but he forgot to auto sell eggs because he wasn't making. I guess he wasn't making enough eggs, and then he added a chicken, and then he was making too many eggs and forgot to auto sell them. Is that what happened? It happens. You always want to make sure you put everything on auto sell. Yeah, no NFTs is a grind. Yep. I mean, I've done the competitions before with almost no NFTs when I first started. Okay, I had the wheat stand. That was like my first NFT, a rare wheat stand. After that, I started to pick more stuff up once the prices went way down. But yeah, I used to do the competitions without very many NFTs, and now it's completely different. I have a lot of NFTs, as you guys can see, and I picked up more. So here we are in like the top 25 group. So maybe you don't have a lot of NFTs, but I can, you know, I can help show you what gameplay looks like with a lot of NFTs. Now, I will never, I don't expect to, nor I don't think I never will go into like top 5. And hopefully as we get more players in, there will be more competitive people than myself. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So maybe I will drop from the top 25 eventually. But, you know, I think I'm very highly competitive in this game now with the skill I've developed and the NFTs I purchased. Obviously, the NFTs help a lot. Not going to sugarcoat that. Did you guys think this meta was really difficult? I did say I believe this meta is difficult. I do believe that. Just because you have a lot of items involved and you got to balance milk between the ice cream cones and 3 different flavors of ice cream. Actually, I think if you're having issues with balancing your ice cream, you probably weren't making enough milk. You also probably weren't making enough salt. It's probably a better idea to overproduce milk and salt so you won't have that issue. Maybe sugar too. I know sugar is used for 2 items, but I think it was milk. If you weren't making enough milk, you definitely had an issue trying to balance the ice cream flavors. I saw some people mention that. The no NFT build, I was overproducing milk, so that wasn't an issue. I had it easy with the no NFT build. I kind of thought it was easy, but that's just because I copied my vanilla ice cream cone build. If I didn't start with that vanilla ice cream cone build, it would have been harder, obviously. But it was almost the same as a vanilla ice cream cone, just changed a couple things. So it didn't feel that difficult for the no NFT build. But yeah, that's just because I had somewhere to start with. Drew says my highest rank in 2 years. I guess I like ice cream metas. Really? What's your secret, Drew? What'd you do different? But that's good. Cliff says hello, guys. Happy weekend. Hello, Cliff. Mariana, hello. Yeah, milk was key in my case. Yeah, I believe that. Davidson says it's very difficult to balance. Okay. Yeah, some people were having difficulties. Jade says I also totally screwed up and put Brian near the river instead of the sea. So your whole plan map was back to front of my game. Oh yeah, that would have been bad. Okay. Yeah, because it would take way too many salt fields if you were to do them next to the river. Guida says that was a hard comp. I'd be happy if I stay at top 200. Okay. Well, who's been practicing for the next competition? I've actually been practicing a little bit. I'm also going to pull it up on Discord, even though I'm sure you guys know the details. The next one seems easier than this competition, at least. Like, it should be cheaper, too. Like, the only expensive building, I think, is just the bakeries. Carbon, hello, welcome. We live and learn. That's how it goes, Jade, yeah. You'll learn lessons, and then you'll repeat mistakes. It happens sometimes, you repeat mistakes. The powder outage is crazy. Are you like being affected by the storms and hurricanes right now, Carbon, or what's up? Because I know some people are, at least in Florida. That's yeah, that is the new one. Next comp is more like Baguette. That's a good comparison. Yes, it is more like Baguette. It's a windmill heavy meta. I noticed that. You're gonna need a lot of windmills. So yeah, try to have a lot of, well, try to have some green timer windmills. That's a good way to go whenever you don't have that many NFTs. So this one's a little bit different, as we discussed. I think it was on Tuesday. 3 rows of soil, or spoiled soil, I think. I'm sure the Common Ground World team is gathering feedback on this. As far as I can tell, it does seem like most people don't like this idea. They think it's pointless. Like, why? You know, why do it? Basically, I don't know how else to word it. If you want my point of view, it's quite different from other people. Yeah, they'll probably be upset with me. I've talked about this idea before. Like, why don't they make some tiles more expensive to clear as a challenge? The thing is, and I do kind of get this, people don't really want a challenge. That's what I notice. It's a game, it's a competitive game, it's a challenging game, but people don't really want the challenge. That's why we want rivers and oceans as a crutch to help us. Same thing with the oil seeps. The tiles, they cost money to clear. It just makes the game a little bit longer. In this case, it's 5 million to clear these 3 rows, 5.1 million. That probably means you need to run your cash rush for like another hour, maybe 2 hours at most, depending on what you're doing for cash. If you have NFTs, it's completely different. Like for me, it would take, what, 5 or 10 minutes to get the cash to clear those 3 rows. So I really don't even care about those 3 rows. It could have been way more expensive. We had no idea how much it was going to cost to clear those. Some people were speculating like 50 mil or some crazy number. 5 mil is not bad at all, in my opinion. A forest costs about 2.5 mil to clear. These rows cost 5 mil, and it's a desert biome. Desert biome doesn't cost that much to clear. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than the forest. Sure. Not that bad, and at least they'll get feedback on what the community thinks. And yeah, do share your honest feedback with the team. If you don't like it, tell them you don't like it. They'll stop doing it, I'm sure. I think stuff like this brings more utility to the enchanted fireworks NFTs, the one that reduce the cost of clearing debris from the map. So yeah, it's a good utility case for that. And also it brings a little bit more utility for cash rush NFTs, you know, because the more expensive it is to clear a town, if you have NFTs to help you gather cash, then that's going to be more useful for cases like this. Is the banana bread hard? My first thoughts is it's not that hard. Like somebody said before, it's kind of like baguettes. Baguettes is an easy meta. Like Drew said. Yeah, Drew said that right before you. Carbon says I'm in the Middle East, but we had a storm. Oh, okay. Shanra, I think people want a challenge. What they don't want is a chore. That's a good way to put it. How do you differentiate a challenge from a chore? Daily challenges or daily earning. Is that a challenge? Or is that a chore? Some people see the fact that they got like 100 or 200 NFTs to place down, right, for daily challenges. They see that as a chore. Would you agree? Yeah. I agree, but that's the way they're making it. Drew says, yeah, before we used to stay awake for the first day, no sleep on first 24 hours. Yeah, I remember that, Drew, but at least this would happen to me. As I work on my build, eventually I would just get so sleepy and I would just take a nap, and then I'd wake up and I realized that, oh crap, I forgot to turn off my lumber mill, so I wasn't doing anything for like an hour or two. my windmills weren't crafting stuff, or I wasn't, you know, something broke. That actually happened a few times. That was before I started live streaming the competitions. Like I was doing them on my laptop. So that was a little bit of a setback. But yeah, that happened to me. Ellie says, I improved your build. I'm in top 500. No NFTs. Very nice. With no NFTs. What production rate did he get it to? Seawolf says, hurts newer players more than veterans. I mean, that's true. I can agree with you there. It does. It's, you know, like they said, it takes longer. Means you got less time to finish your build, get to your final production rate. And obviously it's going to benefit those with NFTs more. You know, they can get cash quicker, or the enchanted ornaments, they can clear the debris cheaper. Mariana says, I think just add more frustration to no NFT players. Yeah, it's adding challenge is adding frustration. I can see both ways. You make something harder, it's more frustrating. You make it easier, less frustrating. It's less of a challenge. Carbon, I missed the town hall. I did put out a good summary on my Discord on the announcements channel. I got like most of the important stuff in there. I know I missed a few things, but most of the important stuff is there. Especially with what they said about daily earnings, daily challenges. Bayes, I like clearing Rose idea. Okay, yeah. I respect that. When I mentioned the idea of them making expensive tiles, I wasn't really thinking about rows like this. I was thinking like, you know, those trees in the forest, right? What do they cost to clear? 20k? Why not make them 200k to clear? And some of you are probably thinking like, damn Dub, just shut up. Don't say that. They're listening. Okay, fine. Doesn't hurt. Well, I guess apparently it does hurt some people, but just an idea. If people don't like it, just say you don't like it. They won't do it. I'm sure. Low stakes slot says, I would say chore. I have enough to do with champions in arena and eternal. Yeah. In that case, is playing the game a chore? And if so, why do you play it? And I know most people are going to say for the earnings. I get that. But yeah, ask yourself. The game's a chore, why play it? It's probably because of the earnings. Of course. And maybe that is why they want it to be a bit of a chore. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Means harder for you to potentially get earnings. So like, for instance, the daily challenges, they are going to be easy ones, at least at the start rate. People can easily do them, get their town points if they qualify for those. I do hope, this is biased to me to say, but I do hope there will be harder challenges in the future. Obviously, that's going to benefit people with a lot of NFTs that they don't necessarily earn town points, but NFTs that, you know, help you make high tier crafts. Obviously, if there's a daily challenge for Peanut Noir, I'll be able to clear that easily. Other people won't be able to do it. Do you know how that benefits me? More earnings for me, more earnings for the people who did the hard challenges, because the people that saw it as a chore and didn't want to do those hard challenges, they miss out on earnings that day. They probably won't do that very often because they know like that pushes people away. The intention is to get people to buy NFTs so then they can also do those hard challenges. I see that as the intention. But I would like to see some hard challenges in the future. But yeah, not at the start. I completely understand if at the start, like the first couple of months even, it's just all easy challenges that anybody can do, and who knows how long it'll take. 20 to 30 minutes, I think, is what they said. Seawolf says, make 3 to 4 tiles, no clear, place them randomly in town at start time. Have to adjust your plan to accommodate. I like that idea, Seawolf. People are gonna hate that idea, by the way, but I like it. Yeah, just 3 to 4 tiles though. That's not that much. But random generated spoil tiles in your town. Damn, it make them really expensive. But I figure some people will probably just not do their final build until they clear all the tiles. That's usually what I do anyways. Ellie, 18 to 20 per hour. Very nice for no NFT rate. Davidson, it can be frustrating for those without NFTs, but Common Ground World wants to reward those who buy NFTs, and that's normal. Yeah, that's the way I see it. And Rachel also likes Seawolf's idea. Shanrat says that's a good point. The forest was like clearing tile. Think. It was really nice when you had a choice to be able to choose if you wanted to do this challenge or choose a different challenge. Okay. That also makes me think of the idea that I'm sure will come in the future, the idea that some of us have been preaching for, the ability to select a biome before you start your town, even if it's like a choice of 3 biomes. I hope they implement that. I do think they would in the future, maybe not like this year, maybe late next year or something, but like I do hope they give us biome selection. And let's say, for example, you got a plains biome, no river, no ocean, but it's easy to clear, right? Then you got a desert biome, similar to this, but you got a bunch of spoiled soil, not necessarily in the 3 rows, but all over the place. And it's expensive, like 10 to 20 mil per clear, but you got like a river and an ocean that you didn't have in the plains biome. Think about that. Are you going to take the plains biome with no biome edges, or are you going to take the desert that's going to cost 10 to 20 mil to clear, but it comes with a river and an ocean? Now you have a choice. You can go with the biome that's already pretty much clear, plains biome, just quick delete the pastures with the awesome delete hotkey they added. Or go with the desert that's going to take some more time to clear, but you get that river in the ocean. That's a huge benefit. The ocean might even be a crutch if it's like a meta like next week with where you need a bunch of salt. So when you got a choice like that, I think it's better. Then I think people will be okay with clearing the spoiled soil. It might be a while before we get to that point. Oh yeah, and add the oil seep to the desert, like Wajir said. There you go. That's even bigger incentive to choose the desert, even though you got to clear 20 mil worth of spoiled soil or some crap. Wajir made it to 19.7, but it made mistakes on day 1, barely on top 600. See, with not random expensive tiles, no clear tiles. Think historical sites. Okay. Rachel, wish we had surprise metas, everyone winging it. Some people have talked about that. I think one of the issues is the time constraint. So, well, I don't know about you guys, but like you could spend like maybe a day or 2 building and optimizing your town, which is kind of the point, but like people do that before the competition starts because it's obviously the more competitive thing to do. So to have a 3-day competition where you spend the first 2 days thinking of like how you're going to build stuff and optimizing it, and maybe you kind of screwed up and your design wasn't that good, but you're 1 day in and it doesn't make sense to redo your design for the last 2 days. Maybe it's kind of weird. Like, Rachel, I feel like that idea would work better if it was a 7-day competition or something. But on a 3-day competition, it's tough. They could do it. I actually think people would complain. Like, people wouldn't like it. Some people would, but I think the majority wouldn't. That's at least what I think about that. I mean, of course, I'd be okay with it. In that case, guys, there wouldn't be a no NFT build showcase. Obviously, we wouldn't know the meta until the competition started. That's the whole point of the surprise meta idea. So you're gonna have people left out because they have no idea what to do. Because let's face it, we have people that watch my build showcases It does help them learn the game, but they usually, you know, they like doing the build that I made because it works. And it'll earn them some Gala. There's nothing wrong with that. Seawolf says, biome choice discussions of the past had a trade timer trade-off. That too. Yeah, that's also a good point, Seawolf. Linda says, I was busy this week. Took your build, worked on it, making 19 per hour. So 6 minutes ago to stay at 580 on the leaderboard. That's good. 19 per hour. Brain Killer asked me a question that hasn't been asked in a while. Hey Dub, how much costs all your NFT? Man, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but it's a lot. Because I'm not sure. I need to go and evaluate the total of all the NFTs with the current price, but I probably won't do that. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I think if you guys have noticed, Gala has gone up a bit the past 2 weeks. It's a good sign. It does bring in more people. We talked about this Tuesday or last week, I think. But yeah, it does bring some attention to Gala games, so more people check out the game. We got some new people already. I didn't even ask how they found out about the game. But yeah, Gala goes up, more people come in, more people buy NFTs, even old NFTs. The value of old NFTs go up. Those expensive NFTs on the Gala Game Store, they might be bought up by somebody else who doesn't know any better. But yeah, so the value of NFTs in that case could go up. That's just speculation though. But at some point in the future, I'll figure out how much my NFTs cost and everything. But to be honest, I probably won't share it publicly. If anything, I will share it with my Super Dub Club supporters. I do share which NFTs I buy with them. But yeah, that's it to answer that question. I don't really know a lot though. Cliff says a surprise meta would be difficult if it does not start at the weekend. Many people will have no time to tinker with time in conflict with work. Yeah, I get that. Like in your case, Cliff, you'd set up a cash rush, right? But you wouldn't start even working on what to do with your build until hours after. And it'll take many hours to even get to a point where your build is balanced or working. You might have to go to sleep before that, so you won't even finish your build on time until like the second day. There we go, the competition ended. Subarno, how many town point do you have? To be honest, I'm also not sure, but it's a little over 2,000, maybe 3,000 town points. We'll find out on Monday. I mean, the plan is to stream the first daily challenge. It might not take me that long to do it. We can talk about it and I can help people figure out, you know, if they have questions or anything. It'll probably be a short stream like this one, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. If I had to guess, somewhere around 3,000 though. I have 12 crane bots right now. That's 100 points per crane bot already. But I also have a lot of other NFTs that earn town points. Bro Gamer, you actually made 100th place. Very nice. And 14th? Yeah. Did end in 14th. Top 25. There we go. That's 11,000 Gala. And let's hope Gala keeps going up. That would be even better. Oh my gosh. No, it ended on Time Watcher. See, well, if I have some basketball court NFTs to sell someone. Oh gosh, not the basketball courts. Yeah, are you excited to place those down for every daily challenge? I guess I'll load up my common ground mode. It might take a while though, because I got on yesterday, but not at night. So it might take like 15 minutes to load this up. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it even loads up in time. Oh gosh. Yeah, congratulations to everybody who made it. Same thing that Linda said. Seawolf says the point of the game is to build a town, which builds a product, not to clear the ground. Game challenge should focus around the build. Okay. We've always been clearing stuff though, like trees, the scrubs, the cacti. But it's not that expensive, so I get it. I do feel like if they just constantly keep doing the spoiled soil idea, that people will get used to it, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I'm sure they'll listen to you guys. If you complain about it, you don't like the spoiled soil idea, they'll probably not add it back. But if, for instance, they just kept doing it, I think eventually people would stop complaining, to be completely honest with you. And they'll just keep doing the spoiled soil. And probably just make it more expensive. They want to do it in every competition, but just some of them. Yeah, have a happy weekend, Cliff. Thank you so much for being here. Girl Gamer, I'm in the 100 club. I told you I was joining. Very nice. Subardu made a top 225. Cool. Yeah, no problem, Brain. Well, the banana bread requires 3 banana, 3 flour, 2 egg, 1 sugar, 1 butter. I have this information on the Townstar playbook as well. I just need to update the meta values. Milk and butter is cash boosted. Milk being doubled is pretty good, I guess. Not really sure how much cash you can do with an entire milk rush. If I have extra time, I'll try to figure it out and put it in the video, but I'm not really sure. I do have a head start on my personal build. Like, I was already practicing. Obviously, I can't make banana bread yet because it's not in the game. I hope I can finish my personal build today and get like an earlier start on the no NFT build by tomorrow. And yeah, the plan is to make a no NFT build, of course. I'm not really sure on the production rate, so if you're wondering that, I don't really know right now. I kind of figure it out as I go. C Money, what's up? Luvena says, hey Dub, we will have to use the Townstar playbook as reference to know how many town points for older NFTs, right? That's correct. That's a very good question. Let me bring it up here. Close out. Let's hope I don't accidentally show my visualizer. Let me actually hide that. I'm not gonna leak my plan for the next competition just yet, okay? I wouldn't want to do that. What the heck? Townstar playbook. Yeah, because I want to show that to people. That it's a good thing you brought that up. I was hiding it. Sure thing, Jade. Thanks for being here as well. Seawolf says one good way to do the spoiled soil is to make it really tough to where it isn't feasible for non-NFT players to clear it. So they just plan around it. I like that idea too. Honestly, just make tiles that can't even be deleted. But I don't know. Then there's no advantage, which is another thing. There's no advantage to having certain NFTs. So Bayes also asked, how do we know which NFTs give receive, play, and earn rewards? So in the description, I have a link to the Townstar playbook, which is right here on the screen. I created this spreadsheet over 2 years ago. And it looked different. This is like the second version. So it's all nice and blue. If you guys remember the first version, it was yellow. But I think it's way more organized now. And I even got a Discord bot that works alongside it. But on here, I have multiple pages for the NFTs. The classic one is the NFT objects page. I have a list of all the NFTs in a specific order that I ordered it in. Like, it's usually like the passive stuff first and then buildings and then boostables. But I do have a column here that shows you how many town points the NFT qualifies for. So the Express Depot gives 1 town point. You can see here, the fountains give town points, the water towers do, the wheat stands, the Simplex sugarcane stands do, so do the Bitrue wheat stands. But all the new NFTs do not. Those all have 0 town points. The Haunted Mansion pieces, as I call them, or other people say the passive crude oil NFTs, those give town points. So you can see how many town points the NFTs give on here. I also have this other page called NFT Search. This should allow you to order them. Guys, if I'm not mistaken, you should be able to go here and change the filter, the view filters yourself. Unless I'm mistaken, only I can do that maybe, but you should be able to order them yourself. So like if I order them, they're ordered by name right now. But if I order them by town points, let me do it the other way. Okay, the box I'll have to explain in a bit. The trade bot we don't know, but here's from highest to lowest of the NFTs that qualify for town points. I'll leave this on the screen if you want to check it for a second. See Money, I know this is a little off topic, but are we ready for Guild Wars in Champions Arena? Kind of ready, I mean, See Money. But the thing is, have they actually confirmed it? Do we have a solid date for Guild Wars in Champions Arena? I've heard some talks about it, so it must have been mentioned. I've not seen any solid confirmation. That's why I say kind of. I mean, we've been waiting for that in Champions Arena, but it hasn't happened. So town points for the box is different. Also, it's not going to be available on launch, they said. Unfortunately, the box is just not ready to be placed and earned with on launch. They don't have those assets to place in the game yet. They could have just made 2 versions, like just placed on the actual box and not the box. Sorry, it's kind of hard to explain on. It's kind of hard to differentiate the pronouncing of a box and the box. But they could have just made something where you place down and there's no like figurine walking around and it still gave you town points for the time being, but they didn't do that yet. But yeah, the box will not be able to earn at the start, and the amount of town points you get is going to depend on what their rarity is. But I think another problem, I'm not going to get into this, but I don't know if they have rarity scores anymore. That's another thing. But since I'm not too familiar with that information, I'm not going to comment more on that. I don't know if you guys know, like, if they still have rarity scores or not. And rumor is a trade bot will give town points, but we don't know how many. Also on that topic, they did confirm there will be new town point earning NFTs. I kind of figured. I hope they do a good job balancing this, because that's risky. I think the only proper way they can balance that is making the new town point earning NFTs not give more than 1 town point. They would have to give decimal values like 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, some stupid low values of town points. That's the only way you're not going to upset people who already have town point NFTs. Either that or just make them really expensive, which I guess that's what they did in the past. So like $200 for an NFT that gives 2 town points. Why would you buy it, right? When you could just buy a crane bot for that price and then it gives 100 town points. But they obviously want to sell NFTs that give town points for the new players. New players want to have the ability to play and earn without spending their rent on an NFT, for example. Subarno says 1 town point equals how many dirt soil. Any idea? No, it's impossible to calculate that right now. I'm gonna, on the Townstar playbook, I do plan on having a page that will show how many town points is equal to dirt or soil. And you know how I'm gonna figure that out? The same way I figured out the town coin ratio over 2 years ago when we had that play and earn system. I can figure out the calculation after I see how many town points I get and how much dirt I get the following day. After that, I can tell you guys, oh, this is how many dirt I got for every 1 town point. To try and figure out the amount of dirt that gets distributed every day is another story that's going to be more complicated. And I'm probably going to need some help or some kind of number from the Gala staff. I'm sure Farmer Michelle will be able to help me with that once we get to that point. But that, yeah, that's another thing. That's like basically like how much dirt are they going to give away every day? That's one of the factors that help determine that. But yeah, the plan is I'll have a page for that. I used to for I deleted that, but I probably have a backup version of the Townstar playbook. I had a page for the conversion rates of town points to town once they added that new system. Scaling system. Good questions on the town points though. That's almost loaded up. Damn, it's been like 13 minutes. We got going here. Is it a pool system? Yeah, I think pretty much. Linda, you say you got 7 mil dirt, but the dirt we're talking about is the soft token you receive in your Gala inventory. Like on games.gala.com, you got a Gala inventory there. You can see your Gala. You can see other tokens you may have, e-time. You should be able to see dirt there if you have any dirt. The only way to earn dirt right now is from running a common ground world node. It gives you 1 dirt per day. That's what I've been getting. I have a little over 100 dirt now, so I've had it for 4 months, I think. But we'll see how much dirt we get from the daily challenges. All right. If somebody wants an idea of how to start with the banana bread, I guess look at my no-NFT baguette build. It might help you out there. Honestly, that's what I will probably do. Whenever I start working on a no-NFT build, I'm gonna take a look at the no-NFT baguette build that I shared earlier and see if I can work with that. 'Cause yeah, you're making butter in that. Only difference is add banana trees for bananas. And probably more bakeries. No, probably about the same amount of bakeries. I'll try not to overcomplicate it. It's going to be very similar to baguette, so it's probably going to be an easy meta. See, Wolf says, remember, Gala will look out for Gala, not the players. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably true. Upcoming metas. After we do banana bread, we're going to get a craft in the mixing tent. It was confirmed to be yogurts. So shout out to O-Town for getting that one. I actually had no idea what that one could have been. So it will be yogurts made in the mixing tents. You can speculate there's probably going to be a mixing tent NFT. I know somebody said that. What's next week's biome again? It's a desert with 2 oceans, no river. Oh, the picture was right here, sorry, right there. Give me a second, let me check. Do I still have... A little bit. I'm almost out of troops there. Let me train more. Let me train more troops in Eternal Paradox real quick. I'm about to run out. Okay, it's better than nothing. After yogurt, we do risotto meta with mushrooms and maybe wine. I'm still a little bit confused about what that means. And after that, I actually really thought they were gonna do pumpkin spice latte. I mentioned that a couple times. Apparently not. They're gonna do something pumpkin related since it's like close to Halloween time. And it's something new. I think some people said pumpkin ice cream. Some people said pumpkin yogurt or something. It's one of the two. I didn't get confirmation on this one, but it might be some kind of pumpkin ice cream or something. Or a popsicle. But that's cool for the leaks. That's it for the leaks and upcoming competition info. I guess I'll go ahead and sell stuff here. I'm gonna take back my oh nice. Okay, thank you. The Christmas tree is back. I'm gonna take back a couple of these just so my supporters who are in the guild know, obviously, because I need to test my personal build after the new update goes live. And then I'll figure out what else I can put there. Let me place on my Christmas tree. Gonna give me more cash whenever I sell the wine. And I got 2.3k wine to sell. Why am I selling wine? I don't know. I can already clear this tile. All I gotta do is click delete. Anyways. Ellie, did you play before when the game was designed? It was like a world and it was called Townstar? Yes, yeah. I found out about the game late 2021. Yeah, it was Townstar. You picked your biome in the world. I did many competitions that way. It didn't change to the version we have now until 2022, right? For Godot. Was it 2023? Damn. Who knows? Oh, it was 2023. My bad. Yeah. I think it was 2023. Pretty sure. Pumpkin ice cream yucks. I've never tried that, but yeah, it doesn't sound very good. I don't really know if it's pumpkin ice cream. Yoshi, that's a good question. Do I play this map just for fun? Pretty much. I saw it as a challenge and I pretty much completed the challenge. There's really no point in me continuing to do it. But hey, I'm this far ahead. I really wish there was a reward though. That'd be cool. And then all the people that rejected this mode for the past year or whatever, they would have been upset. They'd have been like, man, why didn't I do this? There's this awesome reward, like double the stars in the competition because I cleared the whole town or some crap. That'd be way too overpowered and unfair. You get the idea. Some kind of reward would be nice. Maybe an NFT that they don't sell, but it has a little bit of utility. Something. A spoiled soil trophy. Trophy of a farmer. Oh, more dog, what's up? Rachel said it's more fun when games are seasonal. When games are seasonal. What exactly do you mean by that? A few more. Almost done. Let me check Discord. Oh, that's pretty smart. Rachel says I would have loved a reward for slow time, but I got locked out for so long. Yeah. It would probably be unfair if they even did a reward for this because some people just, they're not able to get back on, or they just never bothered. Okay, so hopefully I can start working on putting some information together for a video talking about daily earnings coming back. I don't know if I can get that out before Monday. It'll probably be after, you know, I would like to do a challenge and like put that, some of those images or something on the video. But I can at least try to get some info together. Mostly just the info that was already announced in the town hall. A lot of good info there. I'm not going to recap everything that went on in the town hall. They did share a good amount, especially some leaks that I didn't think they were going to share, like the Husk Rice stand. I know some people were asking about that. They basically confirmed it was coming. That's cool. I might be able to use some of the images they showed there. I guess so. Though I really doubt I'll be able to get that video up on Monday. Within the first week, obviously. I would like to. Unless I just keep it very basic info and just try to rush that video out, then I guess I could get it out by then. Or at least even mention it on the build showcase. But the thing is, people are more likely going to click and watch a video talking about daily earnings and probably having some kind of clickbait title or some crap than a build showcase video. And I really don't do clickbait videos. I don't really care about that. I actually hate clickbait stuff, but I understand why people do it. And oh boy, it's only a matter of time, guys, before wait till Gala goes up a bit more. Wait for daily earnings to come back. And then you're going to see all those play this game, make $100 a day videos. Those kind of frustrate me. But should I beat them at their own game? Is the question. Ellie, it's hard for me to keep up with the game because it starts at 1 a.m. Yeah, that's tough. I know. Some people say competition starts at 3 a.m. for them. Yeah. That sucks. Half a bill. Oh, there's nothing else I can really do here. Rachel, pumpkin spice lattes would be perfect right now, but ice cream and yogurt is more summertime. Summer's over, Rachel. It's autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. But I guess let's make the people that bought the ice cream stuff happier. That makes sense. Well, that's gonna be it. Recap, I'll work on the no-NFT build probably starting tomorrow, make a video about that. I don't know the production rates. Oh, I decided that I'm gonna clear all the spoiled soil. 5 mil is not that big of a deal, at least in my opinion, especially since I still use NFTs to help me collect cash. It's like an extra hour or two, but yeah, I'm gonna make the no-NFT build. I am gonna use the entire map. It doesn't mean like it's gonna be like the best production rate ever, but it'll still be pretty good. I'm probably just gonna do something very similar to the baguette build, and hopefully I'll start getting information together to, even if it's a short video, to work on a video explaining daily earnings, them coming back, which you need to know basically what I put on the announcement. If you listen to the town hall or you read my announcement, you basically have that info already, but this is more for the new people who are finding out about the game, you know, and what NFTs they need to look out for that give town points, and like what would be the better deal. Oh shoot, I just realized that. Yeah, congrats XG on the first place spot. Holy crap. No, I didn't even realize that. I'll shout him out in the guild chat. XG is a dub guild member, by the way. One of our dub guild members got first place on this competition. Damn, that's amazing. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's everything. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully the competition went well for you. Have a great rest of your weekend. As always, I'll be around on the Discord, you know, if you want to chat every once in a while. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much. See y'all later.